Hello guys, welcome to an advanced guide of Swordsmasters. In the last video, we talked about how you can utilize your weapons more effectively by equipping the best ones in your inventory, depending on damage, the multipliers, and the health it gives you. In this video, we'll talk about what's the level requirement for the mages and how to use the enemy's XP more efficiently. And basically level up more. So, and we'll also talk about the mage's skills. So, we'll start with talking about the mage's skills. So let's go back home first. Yeah, go back to the starting world, Orkland. So, this is the first skill, Strike Master. Strike Master here. Strike Master can be used for mobility too, but it also drains 10 million power. But it deals a lot of damage in the process, depending on the enemies who are in the area. So, if we go here, Strike Master, it deals damage up to enemies up to this point. So up to the end of the rubble, up to the end of the brown stuff, like around here. Next we have this ability from Iceland, which is an area attack which can kill multiple enemies at the same time. This ability drains 500 million power, but it deals a lot of damage to enemies who get caught up in the area of attack. The next one is Arcane Chronoblast, which you get after level 600 in Netherland, which is the world at level 100, which you unlock at level 100. This move is a bomb, which is also an area attack, which enemies are affected in the area that the bomb encircles around, the bomb explodes in. Enemies are affected. It's like another area attack like this one. Next, we have Lightning Conduit, which you get in Desertland by defeating a bunch of these desert tortoises. Let me just use the parkour. Ooh, I got. That's fine. There's a mage here too. It gives you Lightning Conduit, which I also don't have yet, which you need to be level 500 for. It allows you to channel the raw energy of thunderstorms, becoming a living conduit of electric might. So, this ability I think it's also an area attack, because another account has it too. It's an area attack, which you can also get enemies in the area. Most of these things are area attacks. There's one more mage, and that mage is in Candyland, which was shown in the beginner's guide, so I won't be showing it again. But the Candyland one is a tornado, which is an area attack, which is pretty much what tornadoes do, dealing continuous damage to enemies. Next, we're going to talk about using your weapons more efficiently. So as you progress through the game, as you get higher levels, your damage input will increase. For example, now that I'm level 1,300, the regular blade that I'm using right now, which is the Orc Sword from the last video, with a damage power of 19, combined with the Pets multiplier, which, for example, Octu, which has a power multiplier of 8.5, Leo, which has a power multiplier of 6, and Zen with a power multiplier of 10. So, now, and my level, which is 1,300, which if we input in the calculator, we can go, so if we go to a calculator, we can type in 19, which is the amount of damage the the orc sword does times 10 times 8.5, which is Octu's power multiplier, times Leo's multiplier, which is 6. Leo's multiplier, which is 6, equals this random number times 1,000 times 113. I think. Never mind. No, I'm cutting that out. I'm cutting that out. I'm cutting that out. But right now, actually, I think it's, yeah, times 1,300. Yeah, times that 1,300. So, we can go to calculator. So we can do 19 times 10 times 8.5 times 6 times 1,300, which is our level, which equals, this is how much damage we do. 12,597,000. That is how much damage we do. So, now that we input it in all that in the calculator, we should be able to do that much damage too. But, okay, 12 million to 17 million, same thing. Almost the same thing. So pretty much as you progress through the game, you'll deal more and more damage. For example, like once you reach level 5, you'll notice that you start beating those roundheads faster with your fists than when you were level 1. Next, we'll talk about the shields. The shields also give you a health multiplier, a gold multiplier, and a damage multiplier this time. And it also protects you from incoming damage. For example, we'll take the Dragon's Anger, for example. It'll protect you from 10 million damage. So, for example, if your opponent does less than 10,000 damage per hit, then you'll take no damage at all. But if it does more, it'll reduce the damage that the enemy usually does by 10 million. If you don't get it, here's what I'm saying. So, for example, the opponent's damage, for example, is like 58 million. Or we can do this. Like, yeah, I think that's... Okay, no. Well, yeah, there. 58 million. I think that's 58 million. 5 million. Okay, no. Okay, 58 million 5. Okay? But the Dragon's Anger protects you from 10 million of the damage. So, what we'll do is we can subtract 10 million from 58 million 5. 10 million. Okay, that's 10 million, which equals 48 million 5. So what it actually does is it protects you from the incoming damage by the amount of damage it protects you from. Also, the pets also can help with that. The next one is this is a hard roadblock for some players, but in heaven there's Zeus, the boss, right? But with the Netherland gear, you're not quite, like, you can easily get defeated by him. So what you want to do instead of grinding here, because it can take forever sometimes because of Zeus's huge amount of HP and huge amount of damage, you can go back to Netherland. It's faster to go back to Netherworld, and grind the Nether people instead. The final people up here, the Netherlords. Yeah, the Netherlords. So, and then that is it for... Oh wait, that is not it. Hold up, I'm just kidding. So, and then Dragon World, once you grind all the way to, let's say, level 700, no, 1,000, because that's Dragon World, which used to be the final world before Deathworld came out. The dragon, if you go up here, you can fight the dragon too, but the dragon might be difficult for some players if you don't know how to fight him properly. So, the dragon has a few attacks. He can either stomp on you, breathe fire at you, or spin around. The spin around attack is an area attack, which if you're in his area of attack, like for example this circle here, if he does a spin attack, then you'll still be affected. But the fire attack only comes out on the front. So if you stay in his back from the fire attack or the stomp attack, then you'll be fine. You will not take any damage. And then after, there's also these dragon guardians. So if you don't know how to deal with the dragon, even with the strategy, you can grind these guys instead. These guys are way easier and they deal way less damage than the other ones. So and then after, once you get to Deathworld, the Reaper is also really challenging, as it also one-shots you once you get in. So if you're like me, if I go to Deathworld too, if I go to Deathworld, and then if I try to fight the Reaper, I'll get one shot. Oh, I beat 2 Reapers already? Oh yeah, and the Reaper also takes continuous damage per second, so I can get one shot by the Reaper instantly. Oh, alright. If the Reaper attacks me, I can get one shot. See, I got one shot. The Reaper is really strong and can one-shot you instantly. So what you want to do is wait until the Reaper's HP is really low, because the Reaper takes continuous damage every second. So just wait a bit, wait for a bit. Until, let's say he's around like 100 billion. Just wait. Now, we can attack. But you won't gain the reward. So you need to do more damage than that. So you can hit him once, hit him twice, hit him 3 times. So just circle around. If you don't find that you're getting the reward, just circle around him, and then once you die, just continue the strategy. But the Reaper is strong. So, and then you can also watch the ads so that you can get more money to buy the armor here instead as well. But once you beat the 666 Reaper for Lucifer's sinister plans, or whatever that thing's called, then you can gain one quadrillion money, so you can buy all the armor here. That is it for the advanced guide. If you learn from this guide, please consider liking and subscribing, and we would really appreciate it. See you in the next video. Goodbye.